Hello, Ayana Webb here, and welcome back to your piano tutorial. We're going to do a new cover song, something a bit more modern than what we've done before. My previous videos, we've done Stand By Me, Lean On Me, etc., things like that. So we're going to do something a bit more updated. So today, we're going to do, I might have to break this up into about 3 or 4 parts, probably about 4 parts of If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. So the reason why I'm breaking up into 4 parts is because there's different chord progressions in different parts, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So we'll do the intro for today, which will be part 1. And if you really like these videos, please like and comment and share and subscribe, especially if you want to look forward to the next parts of this song, as well as future cover videos. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do the very famous beginning part where it sounds something like this. So what it really is, it seems like there's a lot going on, but 2 things you want to remember. There's only about 4 chords, so it's just this chord, this chord, this chord, this chord, and all that's happening is 2 things. Number 1, you're just walking your way down those 4 chords, and then you're just walking your way back up. And the other thing is we're doing this thing called arpeggios, where as opposed to playing all 3 notes at the same time, like this, we're breaking up the notes where we're kind of playing it in this 1-by-1 pattern. So the reason why that's really popular is because it gives the song a bit more movement. So just be patient with me, and be patient with yourself with practicing this. As I always say before, you can always break this up. So if it seems to get a little too fast, you can always just break it up into smaller practice sessions. So what we're going to do is, like I normally do, we'll do each hand separately. We'll do left hand. The left hand is going to just play the bass, and then the right hand is going to play the chords. And I will show you how to do the walk down. I'll show you what notes to play. I'll show you the fingerings, which fingerings that I like to use best. And I'll also show you how to walk back, walk back and forth. I think I might have said that already. But I'm going to show you how to do everything. And again, just take your time. There's no rush in learning this. Please be patient with yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the easy part. I'm going to start with the left hand. The left hand is going to only play really 4 notes. Well, technically there's 5, but the 5th note is kind of like snuck in there. But I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm assuming that you already know how to name the keys on the keyboard. If you don't, I do have a video which will show up at the end of this video where you can click in and then you can see, or you can learn how to name the keys on the keyboard. So I'll kind of skip that portion for today. Just for reference, this is C, this is C. So 2 black keys, C is going to be to the left. So these are C's. So the left hand is going to actually start with C. So just for reference, you see my little Yamaha logo here. C, this is middle C, so this is going to be the C that's closest to the piano. The reference point is the C that you're going to start with is going to be the C that is 1 octave under middle C. So that will put you here for your left hand. So what that looks like is you're going to use, and remember finger numbers is, thumb is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the left hand's going to start, I just kind of use 2 finger. So the left hand's going to do a walk down, and it's going to walk back up in the same fashion that the right hand will. So the left hand, I'll just start with 2 finger on C, then 3rd finger on B, and then 4th finger on A, and then 5th finger on G. So that's going to be the first part of it. So you're just going to go C, B with 3rd finger, A with 4th finger, G with 5th finger. Then what's going to happen is you're going to press G again with 5th finger, and you're going to walk back up. So A, B, and then you'll be back to C again with your 2 finger. So you're going to play C again, And then you're going to go to B with third finger. And then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of slide in the black key, which is going to be 1/2 step lower from the note that you just were at. So you're going to play B, and then after that you're going to go to B flat, which is this black key right under B. Then you're going to use your fourth finger for A, and then your fifth finger for G. And that's the full intro. So the way that sounds altogether is C, B, A, G, G again, G, A, B, C, and then you go down to B again, and then B flat for a very short period of time, and then go straight to A, and then back to G with your fifth finger. So just giving you a reference as to how that's going to be played with the right hand. And so that's how the left hand's going to go. So again, I would take some time to practice the left hand first, and then once you've gotten really comfortable with that, then you can come back to this video and we can go over the right hand, which I will go over right now. So the chords that we're going to deal with, the very first chord that the right hand comes in on. So again, middle C. You have to excuse me, I actually sound a little bit sniffly. I actually am dealing with some allergies because the weather is about to change. So this is middle C here. So the reference point is you have middle C here, then you have another C, and then this is E after this high C here. This is where your pinky is going to start. This is going to be the first note that the right hand is going to play. So this is middle C, middle E, you're going to go up the octave higher, right? That'll be your starting point for the right hand. So what's going to happen is the easiest way that I find to play it with the fingering is going to be E with your fifth finger, two fingers going to be on B, and then your one finger is going to be on G. So these will be the three notes. But what's going to happen is your right hand is going to start with the top note. So you're going to start with E first, then you're going to move down to B. I almost said A again. Wow. And then you're going to move to G, and then you're going to kind of go in this top to bottom motion. And what you're going to do is you're going to do that same pattern 6 times for that chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it sounds slow, but that's how you're supposed to practice it at first. So you start out slow, just kind of get the rhythm of it, and then eventually you'll be able to speed it up to the normal speed of the song. But again, that's not the priority. The priority is to learn it and get comfortable with it first. And then speeding up can be way later on down the line. So again, it's going to be fifth finger on E, two finger on B. I said E is in egg, B is in boy for two finger, and then one on G. So you're going to start with E, E, B, G, and you're going to do that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the next chord, you're going to kind of shift downward, right? So now your pinky is going to be on D. D is in dog. Your two fingers going to be on, actually, the way I like to do it, well, there's a few ways you can do it, but I guess we'll do it this way. So fifth finger on D is in dog. Your two fingers is going to now be on A, and then your one finger is going to be on G flat, right? So here's G. This is the black key that you're going to be landing your thumb on. So you may have to kind of shift up a little bit because your thumb is short. So sometimes it's difficult to reach the black key with the thumb. So as opposed to doing it this way where like your hand is kind of over here, if your pinky is out towards the edge of the piano, that's going to actually be very uncomfortable. So what you have to do is you have to make all your fingers kind of move up a little bit until your thumb is able to reach the black key. That is a more comfortable way. That's a better way to actually, that's actually what this space is for, so your fingers can have some room if your thumb has to hit a black key, right? So you have D with your pinky, D as in dog, A, and then G flat with your thumb. And you're going to play it the exact same way you did the first chord. So you're going to start with the top note, middle note, bottom note, and you're going to play it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what you have so far is and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to walk down again for the third chord, which is going to be pinky on C, C as in cat. Your 2 fingers are going to be on G, and then your 1 finger is going to be E as in egg. So you're going to go same exact pattern. So it's going to be C, G, E. And you're going to do that also 6 times. 1, 2, same 2 fingers. I'm kind of keeping it simple. We're going to just use 5, 2, and 1 for this entire exercise or this entire tutorial. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what you're going to do is you're going to step down again. This time you're going to play pinky on B as in boy. Your 2 fingers are going to be on that same G flat that you were playing in the previous chord. This time it'll be your 2 finger playing G flat. And then your thumb will be on D as in dog. Now your thumb is going to be closer to where middle C is as a reference point. So it's going to be B, G flat, and then D. And So you're going to play that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what's going to happen is you're going to, after you play it the 4th time, all the chords that you played in step-by-step form going down, you're going to play all of them once going back up. So bang, then you're going to go back up to the C, G, E, then you go up to the D, A, G flat, then you're going to go up, back up. You're going to find your way basically back to the first chord that you played. So we're going to be at E, B, and G. So let me just start from the beginning so you can kind of understand what that sounds like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. You step up 1 time, step up again 1 time, and then you'll find yourself back at that original chord, which at this point will be the beginning of the second loop that you do. So when you come back to this chord, you're going to play it 6 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what's going to happen when you get to this chord, you're only going to play it 5 times because there's another chord that kind of gets snuck in there. If you hear it in the intro of the song, you'll be able to kind of hear what I'm talking about. It's almost like a chromatic walk down. So the way you incorporate that is when you get to this chord, right, the D, A, G flat, you're going to play it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And instead of playing it the 6th time, you're going to add another chord for that 6th time. So what that's going to look like is your pinky is going to be on D flat. So D is here. You're going to put your pinky on D flat. Your 2 fingers are going to be on A flat. So here's A. So you're going to put your 2 fingers on A flat. Your thumb is going to be on F, right? So you're going to go D flat, A flat, F. And you're only going to play it once before you move on to the other chord where you have C, G, and E. You're going to play that originally 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think the last one, the one that has B, G flat, and D, I think you only play that 3 times. So when you play the second loop, here's how it's going to sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chromatic, so D flat, A flat, F, and then C, G, E, 6 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to go back to the B, G flat, D. You're going to play that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So that's how it's going to sound when you do the right hand. So again, practice each hand separately, and then once you've gotten comfortable with kind of how that whole thing goes, then you can do both hands together. So what's going to happen is each time your right hand plays a chord, the left hand's going to play the bass line for that chord. So they move together. So when the left hand moves down a note, the right hand's going to move down a chord. So they'll stay together the entire time. So what's going to happen is as you're doing the first chord, the one that you play 6 times, you're going to hold the C for the left hand the entire time as you're doing the arpeggiated pattern here. So again, the first note that the left hand's going to play is C. So remember, middle C reference, your left hand's going to start on this C, your right hand's going to be up here with E, right? So they'll come in together, the left hand's going to hold C while the right hand's doing the arpeggio. So, and you're going to again start with right hand pinky on E, 2 finger on B, 1 finger on G, left hand 2 finger on C. When the right hand moves down to the D, A, G flat, the left hand's going to play B. Then you're going to both move down again. The left hand's going to go to A. The right hand's going to go to that C, G, E chord. And you're going to do the same thing. Just hold the left hand and the right hand's going to play. I'm not sure if that was 6 times, but you got the idea. And then you're going to go to, when you get to G for the left hand, the right hand's going to go to the B, G flat, D chord. So you're going to play that. Remember, you're only playing it 4 times when you do the first loop, right? So you go 1, 2, 3. Then the 4th time, this is very, very important, so just be careful with this. So you're going to play this, the first 3 times you're going to hold this G, right? The 4th time you play it, you're going to just play G again, right? So you're going to play it the 4th time, bum, bum, bum. You're going to hit the G again for your left hand. So when you play that part, it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what's going to happen is when you do that walk up, you're going to also have the left hand walk up with it. So walk up a note, you're going to have left hand on A, right hand C, G, E. Then you're going to walk up again, right hand D, A, G flat, and then left hand's going to be on B. Then you're going to go back up, you're going to start the second loop. So what that looks like is you're going to have left hand back on C, right hand back on E, B, G. Play 6 times. And then here's where it gets funky, right? So remember, your left hand's going to go to B, and then you're going to play this chord, the D, A, G flat. You're going to play it 5 times, right? I think that was 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to do that little intermittent chord, right? So what's going to happen is your left hand's going to go to B flat, and the right hand's going to do that chromatic chord where you're going to have pinky on D flat, 2 finger on A flat, and then thumb on F. And you're only going to play it once, and then you go right to the C, G, E, and then left hand on A. And you're going to play that 6 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the final chord, which is where your left hand is going to be on G, your right hand is going to be on pinky on B, 2 finger on G flat, and then 1 finger on D, and you're going to play it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So the way it sounds from the beginning is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chromatic scale. 1 time, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I think my, hopefully my video's still recording. My computer kind of went to sleep on me. So that's how you do the intro, and I really hope that this has helped. If you want to take your playing skills to the next level, especially if you are a complete beginner, then I invite you to check out my full online piano course for beginners. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description box of the YouTube video. You'll be able to learn more information about different things. You'll be able to learn like how to navigate through the piano. You'll be able to learn how to play up to both hands together. You'll be able to learn how to play different keys, how to play, and how to learn the theory behind 3-note chords and 4-note chords. I go into extensive detail on how to learn all those things in the course. If you're on Facebook, you should also see the link in the description box. If you're on Instagram, you should check out the link in the description box of my home page. So again, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you in part 2 of learning this song. Thank you for watching.